Hello, welcome. My brothers and sisters, this parable for the Thursday of the second week of Lent has so many good points. And we've heard this parable before. The rich man is in torment, not because he's rich, because he did nothing with his wealth. And when we think about wealth, it has nothing to do really with money. We have many forms of wealth. The wealth of our families, the wealth of our faith, the wealth of our love, the wealth of our health, so many forms in one way or another. What do we do with wealth? Because it is not the circumstances of our lives that make us holy. It's always what we do with them. We all have wealth, spiritual wealth. One part of spiritual wealth is if we're physically poor in this world's eyes. Spiritual wealth is to say, I need help. I need help. That's wealth. What do we do with our spiritual wealth? The rich man in today's parable did nothing with it. He just sat there. And there's a second point I always love, but I'm always terrified by Jesus' imagery of there's a huge abyss within Sheol, the land of the dead. There's this huge chasm between the land of the dead and the land of the living. And what does that teach us? We're only going to pass this way once. That's it. There's no reincarnation in our Catholic faith. There's no cosmic recycling in our Catholic faith. We have one life to live. And what do we do with our wealth? Not monetary. What do we do spiritually with the wealth of our virtue? We have one life to live, to know, and to serve the Lord. And that's why the time that we lose, it can be forever lost if we want it to be. We can't just erase life's tapes and start over. The one life we have lived is the offering that we are going to bring to God. That's what we're going to show before Him. He will stand right beside us. That's why Jesus says the 5 brothers, when the rich man is screaming out, the 5 brothers wouldn't believe if someone were to return from the dead. If a person's heart and life are not open to the Lord in any way, if they don't want to listen to His word, if they have no interest in receiving the sacraments, no miracle is going to do it. Jesus did many miracles. They impress. But miracles don't create disciples to the end. Miracles open the door. But the individual free will and a love of God have to walk through that door to Him. This parable always converges on a great caution for the entire world. We're not to toy with grace. We're not to fool around with our faith. Jesus warns us, I think, with a real strict teaching in the second week of Lent. What He teaches us are matters of life and death. Not only in this world, but eternal life and eternal death. How can we show during this Lent that we are a son and daughter of God meant for eternal life? May God bless you.